Hey everybody, it's Robert. I'm your course librarian for Philosophy 121. Wanted to be sure that everybody knew how to get to the library and how to access some of the resources that'll be most helpful for your ethics paper. On your screen, you'll see the library homepage. It's library.roanstate.edu/home. And I wanted to share just a couple of quick thoughts on how to start finding the kinds of sources that Dr. Fischel expects you to incorporate into the kind of paper that you're writing this term. One of the things that you're asked to do is look at major social issues. So a lot of you are choosing topics that relate to things that are happening in the news right now or things that are of major social significance. And one of the easiest ways to start finding background information for that sort of topic is to go to our webpage and then go to research tools and databases by subject. Databases are just article finders. When you go to databases by subject, you're going to find a table of lots of different subject categories. Depending on what it is you're interested in, will kind of determine which category you want to explore. But for most of you, I would recommend current events because current events is going to be a lot of the news items as well as things that are just socially significant. And the two databases that I recommend almost all the time getting started on the ethics paper, one would be CQ Researcher and the other is Opposing Viewpoints in Context. Both of those take a high level view of major social issues and will give you a good background on what are the issues and how do reasonable people disagree on those issues. And so those two recommendations there. Those are both social topics databases, so they're a little more news oriented or a little more opinion oriented and not as much scholarly philosophical thinking there. And so you'll want to supplement the kind of information that you find in those databases with something from a scholarly academic journal database. And for that, I'm going to recommend on the same page here, current events, a database called Academic OneFile. I'm going to show you Academic OneFile really quickly just so you have a sense of how it works. Basically what you would do is do a search, something like animal testing maybe, and ethics. And it really can, just getting started, be as easy as that. And what you will tend to find are a number of journal articles, and then over to the side you'll notice magazines and books and news and a lot of other kinds of things also. And you can kind of scroll down through this list and figure out which of these really pertain to the scholarly study of ethics as you're doing in class. But I think between those three sources, between CQ Researcher, Opposing Viewpoints in Context, and Academic OneFile, you should have a pretty good basis for finding the kind of information that Dr. Fischel wants to see in your paper. I should say also that if you get really interested in your topic, which I hope you do, you may find that you want to dig down deeper. And we have a lot of different databases, so don't feel limited to these, but these are the three that I think are going to give you your best start. Again, if you go to the library and you go to Research Tools, Databases by Subject, there's a whole list of different subject areas that you may want to explore. Okay. Well, like I say, I'm here to help. You've got about a week left, so let me know what I can do to help.